Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Today, we are completely tearing down the blueprint for a fresh, highly anticipated tech trend targeting the year 2026. If you're the kind of person who loves looking ahead and really wants to understand the next big wave of consumer apps, well, you are in exactly the right place. Just think about how we interact with our devices right now. We have to tell our phones exactly what to do, right? We tap, we search, we type in commands. It's a super manual, entirely passive relationship. But what happens when our tech stops waiting for our instructions and actually starts anticipating our needs based on how we're feeling? Today, we're going to decode a startup concept that merges artificial intelligence with our single most personal, untapped data set, our emotions.
So, what if your phone actually knew your feelings? It's a pretty powerful viral premise, isn't it? We literally spend hours staring into these glowing rectangles in our hands. But as of right now, those screens are totally blind to the human being on the other side. They have no clue if we're exhausted, anxious, thrilled, or just feeling a bit lonely. But imagine a device, an app, that truly understands your emotional state the exact moment you look at it. Not by forcing you to type out some long journal entry, but just by observing you with the tools it already has. That massive shift from a blind device to an emotionally aware companion, that's the exact premise of the roadmap we're unpacking today.
All right, let's jump right into section 1, the concept. Emotion meets action. So what is this app actually doing behind the scenes? Well, the fundamental mechanic relies on hardware that is literally built into every single smartphone on the planet, the front-facing camera and the microphone. The idea here is that an AI actively understands your mood by analyzing your facial micro-expressions and the tone of your voice. But here's the thing, detection is really only half the battle. The true magic happens the very millisecond it detects your mood. It instantly delivers relevant help, content, or actions. The key word there is instantly. It acts as an active emotional assistant, bridging the gap between how you're feeling and what you actually need right then and there to feel better or channel that emotion.
Now notice the contrast with how our digital wellness is structured today. Right now, the market is incredibly fragmented. You've got your AI chat apps isolated in one folder, and then your standalone meditation and mindfulness apps buried in some other folder. They exist in totally separate silos. You have to actively recognize your own need, open the right app, and search for the right tool. The unique proposition of this MoodCam AI concept is that it completely shatters those silos. It combines entertainment, mental wellness, AI assistance, and social features all into one continuous real-time loop. It detects your mood as it happens, and it acts immediately. That is a massive paradigm leap from the static little grids of icons we currently have on our home screens.
Moving right along to section 2, the real-time action system. Let's walk through the user journey for a second to see how this actually works in practice. Step 1, you simply open the app. Step 2, within milliseconds, the AI categorizes your exact emotional state. Are you overwhelmed and stressed, highly motivated, or just feeling kind of sad? It does all that diagnostic work for you, and then boom, step 3, the instant app action. It doesn't wait for a prompt. It doesn't ask you, hey, what do you want to do today? The moment the AI registers that you're stressed, it brings the solution directly to you.
This entirely frictionless experience is really what sets it apart, and these automated actions are the absolute core value driver. Think about the friction of searching for help when you're already feeling low or anxious. You rarely have the energy to dig around for a guided meditation track, right? But here, if the AI detects sadness, it might instantly connect you to an AI friend to chat, or seamlessly queue up a feed of funny reels for a quick dopamine hit. If it detects stress, it immediately starts up a meditation sequence or plays some calming ambient music. Feeling motivated? It flips your phone straight into productivity mode, blocking out all distractions. It can even suggest comforting food delivery or a little retail therapy based on your exact emotional baseline. It is a dynamic system that constantly shapes its entire interface around you.
Next up, section 3, the viral loop, daily mood map. Now, to build a truly successful application, you have to create a daily habit, and that requires some seriously compelling data. The daily mood map tracks your emotional data over time, presenting you with this beautiful weekly graph. Suddenly, the hidden peaks and valleys of your daily emotional life become completely visible, actionable data. It helps you identify exactly what times of day you experience the most stress and what specific interventions, like music, videos, or chats, actually succeed in improving your mood. By feeding this self-discovery data right back to the user, the app becomes incredibly sticky. It becomes an indispensable tool. Honestly, you wouldn't want to delete it because you'd lose the roadmap to your own mental well-being.
But how does that data actually drive growth? Well, it all comes down to social currency. People absolutely love discovering and sharing insights about their own behavior. I mean, just think about the massive viral success of campaigns like Spotify Wrapped. The statement, My mood score today, 88% positive, isn't just some dry, boring metric. Framed the right way, it becomes a literal identity badge. This platform is intentionally designed for shareability. When users hit a great mood score or have this dramatic emotional turnaround during the week, they are naturally going to share these visually appealing graphs on social media. Every single time a user posts their daily mood score, it serves as organic, viral marketing, instantly drawing their curious friends and followers straight into the ecosystem.
All right, let's talk about the money. Section 4, the business, 4-tier income model.
We anchor the entire monetization strategy with this specific number, 199 rupees. That is roughly the targeted monthly subscription fee in India for unlocking those premium deep dive mood insights. This is a deliberately low-barrier, highly accessible microtransaction. It's priced specifically to act as a powerful conversion tool, perfectly designed to shift a massive volume of free, casual users into paid, recurring subscribers who want unparalleled access to their own emotional health trends.
But that base subscription, that's just one pillar of a much, much larger ecosystem. The revenue streams here are heavily diversified. First, you have the premium AI friend. Users can actually pay an upgrade fee to have their AI companion sound like a specific celebrity, a motivational coach, or a dedicated confidant. Second, consider the sheer power of contextual brand deals. If the app knows you're sad and suggests ordering a pizza to feel better, that is a direct, highly lucrative integration with a food delivery network. Third, emotional ads. Now this is revolutionary. Advertisers can serve content based on the exact emotional intent of the user in that precise second. If you're highly motivated, boom, that's exactly when the productivity software ad plays. The conversion rates on emotionally targeted ads would absolutely skyrocket compared to the traditional, blind advertising models we use today.
Which brings us to Section 5, Target Markets and the Tech Stack.
The initial launch roadmap specifically targets 3 key markets: the USA, Dubai, and India. This is a brilliant strategic move because it relies on a perfect storm of cultural and economic conditions. First of all, these regions are currently exhibiting historically high societal stress levels, meaning the demand for accessible emotional support is absolutely surging. Second, consumer adoption and pure excitement around artificial intelligence are at an all-time peak in these areas. And finally, these countries possess massive youth demographics that are completely culturally aligned with short-form, real-style content, which is exactly how the app delivers its mood-boosting media. It really is the ideal launchpad.
So how is this thing actually built? You might think this requires some crazy science fiction technology, but actually, scratch that. The tech stack is surprisingly lean and entirely accessible today. For the front end, to ensure lean, cross-platform efficiency for both iOS and Android, developers would just utilize Flutter or React Native. The backend infrastructure would rely on proven, rock-solid systems like Firebase for rapid, real-time database management. And that crucial AI layer, the actual brain of the operation, is simply a novel combination of existing, incredibly powerful tools. OpenAI for the conversational elements alongside dedicated emotion detection APIs and voice analysis AI. The building blocks are quite literally right in front of us. It is simply a matter of connecting them with this specific vision.
Let's zoom out a bit for Section 6, the future roadmap.
This concept naturally scales way beyond a simple B2C phone app. The long-term vision pushes this technology deep into our infrastructure. Just imagine seamless smartwatch integration, mapping your physical vitals directly against your emotional state. Imagine a regulated, highly secure AI therapist mode offering accessible mental health support globally. Think about a couple mood sync feature, helping partners understand each other's emotional baselines before a miscommunication even happens. The roadmap expands to a family dashboard for parents checking in on their kids' well-being, and ultimately an evolution right into the B2B enterprise space with an office happiness tracker. This would help corporate HR departments monitor the real-time burnout and morale of their entire workforce. The competitive moat you can build with this kind of data is just vast.
To make this entirely actionable for you right now, the source material even provides a curated list of potential brand names. Whether it's MoodCam AI, FeelSync, EmotionX, Aura Mind, FeelFlow AI, Mood Mirror, or Emotiscan, these aren't just theoretical ideas. These are packaged, highly marketable brands waiting for a founder or development team to pick them up, register the domain, and just run with the vision today.
We have unpacked the frictionless user experience, the organic viral loops, the highly targeted revenue models, and the exact tools needed to build it. The complete blueprint is right here. So the final question I want to leave you with today is simply this. Are you ready to build the future of emotional AI? Because we are moving incredibly fast toward a world where our technology isn't just smart, it is emotionally intelligent. Consider what it means for consumer tech when our devices finally truly understand us on a deeply human level. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I really hope this comprehensive breakdown sparks some incredible ideas for your own future projects. Keep learning.